What's going on, man? Another day, which means I have more free picks for you. In today's video, I have 3 free NBA picks and 3 free MLB picks, so 6 total picks for you. We've been doing good on free picks all year long. Hopefully, we can keep that going today. All I ask before we jump straight into the picks is number 1, go down, hit the like button. Let's get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton. And also, while you're down there, you might as well subscribe so you don't miss any videos going forward. So go down, do that for me, and now we can jump straight into it. And all I have to tell you about real quick before we jump into it is the Discord that you see on the screen right here, because we have been on an absolute heater, and I give away all my picks for completely free. All you have to do to get the picks is join the Discord. It's going to be the first link down below, and they're going to be sent out like this every single day. It has the unit size that you should put on it. It tells you what the pick is, the odds that I got it at, and you can see right here from the recaps, profitable day yesterday, profitable day before that, profitable day before that, and a profitable day before that. So we have had 4 days of profit in a row, going up over 16 units in the last 4 days, which is unheard of. It's better than any premium Discord that you're going to find. So to get it for free is insane value. I mean, you can see all the wins on wins on wins on wins. I could scroll forever and ever. You can see how long it goes on. But just get in here. I promise you it's worth it. I mean, I track all the bets to make sure that nothing is untransparent. I try to be as transparent as possible. You don't see anyone tracking their bets like I do. You can see right here, we're up 220 units on the year so far, which like the 15 units in 4 days is unheard of. Over 200 units in just a few months. We're hitting at almost a 56% rate. Most professional sports bettors try to hit between 52 and 53%. So to be hitting at 56 almost is insane. We'll take that all day long. We have the records. It's updated every single day. So come join the Discord. Complete transparency every single day. You're going to get some of the best picks that you're ever going to see. So come join up, and now we can get straight into it. And we're going to start over in the NBA. And we're going to be putting these picks in on Sleeper for a few different reasons. Number 1, they have the best promos in the game. If you go sign up for Sleeper right now with my code FBL, you're not only going to get a free $55 when you play 5. So if you play 5, you're instantly going to get $55 in your account. You can do whatever you want with it. And then on top of that, they're going to give you a free play where Jalen Brunson just has to score 1 single point. I mean, why wouldn't you want to go take advantage of this? Go deposit the minimum. Go get your free money when you play 5, and then also get your free play, which higher your likelihood of winning. So go get these 2 promos, 2 of the best promos you're going to see on any app. I love them. And now we can get into the first pick of the video. Just make sure, like I said, when you go sign up to Sleeper, you can go get the app in the App Store. You can sign up, use my code FBL, or just go click the link down below. You'll see it down there right below the Discord link in the comments or in the description. Go click it, go sign up, get your promos. You got to use code FBL to get it. But if you use the code, you'll get all these promotions. I promise you it's worth it. But for my first pick of the video, we're going to be taking that guy, Jalen Brunson, to go over his assists. And the line that we took it at is 5.5 for a few different reasons. So I already went ahead and put him in his projected minutes for this game. He's projected 41 minutes. And when he plays in this minute range, he is an absolute beast at going over this 5.5 mark. In his last 5, he's over in 4 of 5. Last 10, he's over in 9 of 10. Last 20, he's over in 18 of 20, averaging over 8 assists per game. So already, to me, this line looks way, way too low. And then on the season, he is still averaging over 8, going over in 21 of 24 games when he plays in this minute range. And the reason why I think he's going to almost guaranteed play in this minute range is simply because the spread for this game is plus 6.5, so I don't see it getting too out of hand. And as long as he plays 38 plus minutes, he should hit this line pretty easily. He's played the Celtics 3 times this year in this minute range. He went over the first time with 10. He went over or barely under this time with 5. And then he just recently, in their last game, went over with 7 in 39 minutes. So I like this line here. I think it's a little bit too low, and that's why it's my first pick. Pretty good head-to-head looks right here, and then also a good hit rate. So go lock this in, Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. And now we can move on to my second pick of the video, which is going to be in the MLB. And we're going to be taking Nolan Jones to go under his total bases. he just can't get on base at all or this bet loses, but I don't think he's going to get on base for a few reasons. First things first, the hit rate is outstanding. He's under in 4 of his last 5, 9 of his last 10, and then 13 of his last 20. So the hit rate, especially as of late, is really good. But then to go on top of that, he's going to be facing Freddie Peralta here, and he has had a great start to the season with a 4-2 record with an ERA of 2.18, which is the 12th best in baseball right now. And he also has the 22nd best whip in baseball as well. So he has pitched really, really good this year for the Brewers. I don't see Nolan Jones having much success here. He hasn't had much success in general, regardless of the pitcher, but with a good pitcher on the mound, that higher the likelihood that he's going to have even less success. So the matchup is really good, and the hit rate is really good. So I'm taking this all day long. Nolan Jones to go under his bases at this line right here. Good hit rate, good matchup. Go lock it in. Now for my third pick, we're going to go back over to Sleeper, and we're going to be taking that guy, Kristaps Porzingis, to go over his rebounds here at this line of 3.5. And you're going to see why pretty easily. In his last 5, he's over in 4 of 5. In his last 10, he's over in 9 of 10, averaging 5 rebounds a game, so well above this mark. Last 20, 5.85 a game, going over in 17 of 20. So this line is just way, way too low for me. I don't really get why it's at 3.5. I would honestly take it up to 4. I wouldn't be surprised if PrizePicks takes it from 3.5 up to 4. But if they don't, take it at 3.5 while you can. And then on the season, he's over this at a 90% rate, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Now, the thing about this is the hit rate isn't just good in general. It's also outstanding against the Knicks specifically, because he has played them 10 times in the past 1.5, 2 years or so. And in those 10 games, he is over in 9 of 10, averaging over 5 rebounds a game. So the hit rate in general is already really, really good. But to go on top of that, against the Knicks, he has been an absolute beast on the boards, going over in every single playoff game against them so far, and going over against them in the majority of games before that. So go lock this in. Kristaps Porzingis over 3.5 rebounds. It just makes too much sense not to take it. So go lock it in. And now we can move on to my fourth pick of the video. And that's going to be Aaron Judge to go over his total bases at this line of 1.5. So in his last 5, he's over in 3 of 5, averaging 2.8 a game, which isn't the greatest 3 of 5, but it is pretty solid. Last 10, he's over in 8 of 10, so that already looks a lot better. And he's averaging almost 4 bases per game in these 10, so he has been cruising over this mark on average. In his last 20, he's over at a 75% rate, still averaging over 3 a game, which is exactly what we want to see. And then on the season, he is over at a 69% rate, so that looks really good as well. So that's the first reason I like it. And then the second reason that I like it so much is he's going to be facing Emerson Hancock. And Emerson Hancock on the season is 1-1 with an ERA of 5.7, which is obviously not very good. He's towards the bottom end of starting pitchers this year so far, and you can see he's even worse at home with a 12 ERA. So regardless if he's home or away, he hasn't been very good. So I'm taking this all day long. Emerson Hancock is going to give Aaron Judge a ton of opportunities to go over this mark, and he's already been going over it without facing bad pitchers. So I like this mark a lot. Over 1.5 for Aaron Judge. Go lock it in. And now we can move back over to the NBA. But real quick, before I give you my last NBA pick and my 5th pick of the video, I do want to remind you to go down, hit the link below, and sign up for Sleeper with my code FBL. If you don't want to use the link, just go to the App Store, type in Sleeper, download the app, sign up, and make sure you type in my code FBL, because when you do that, you're going to get a free play where Jalen Brunson just has to score 1 single point. And you're going to get a free 55 when you play 5, which is exactly what you want if you're signing up for a new app. One of the best promos out there, like I already said. And then to go along with that, Sleeper has something called alt lines. So say a player's rebound line is 5.5, but you don't like that. You're not as confident in it as if you could lower it a little bit. Well, Sleeper allows you the ability to lower those lines. So if a player's line is 5.5 and you think they're going to get 4, you could lower that down to 3.5 to be a little bit safer. And that is another reason why I like Sleeper. Most apps don't allow you to do that, but Sleeper does. So go get on Sleeper. They're one of the best sports betting apps out there right now. And they also offer the best promos, in my opinion. So go get on there. Make sure you use my code FBL to take advantage of these two things right here. And now for my 5th pick of the video and my last NBA pick, we're going to be taking Jonathan Kuminga to go over his PRA here. And we're going to be taking him over 24.5. And I already went ahead and put in the minutes for you, and this is the exact reason why I like it. He is projected to play over 30 minutes in this game, and when he plays 30-plus minutes, he just played 30-plus minutes in the last playoff game the Warriors played against the Timberwolves, and he had 39 PRA. But this doesn't just go for that game. When he plays 30-plus minutes in general, he easily cruises over this 24.5 mark. You can see here, I put him in 30-plus minutes, and when he plays 30-plus minutes, he is over in 7 of 7 games this year, averaging 37.57 PRA in these games, which is just absolutely ridiculous. He's averaging way too well above this mark for you not to go take it, and he hasn't gone under one single time. So I'm locking this in all day long, especially since in head-to-head matchups, he's played the Timberwolves twice this season in this minute range and went over both times. So it's a no-brainer for me to take this, especially with him playing this many minutes and with Curry out, which should give him even more opportunities. Go take Jonathan Kuminga over 24.5 PRA. I absolutely love it. And then we can move on to my last pick of the video, which is going to be Trey Turner to go over his hits, runs, and RBIs at this line of 1.5. He's over in 5 of his last 5, so he's been a beast, especially as of late, averaging 3.6 a game. He's over in 8 of his last 10, averaging 2.9, which is still well above this mark. And then in his last 20, he's over at a 70% rate, averaging almost 3 a game. So even in his last 20, he's still hitting this super consistently, and that's really why I like it. The hit rate was really good, and then to top that off, he's going to be facing a pretty mediocre pitcher who is 3-3 on the year with an ERA of over 3. So obviously, not the worst ERA ever. He's not pitching terrible, but he's also not pitching the greatest either. So I really like this. Trey Turner should get some opportunities, especially since in Trey Turner's career, he has faced Matthew Liberatore a few times. He has 6 at-bats against him, and in those 6 at-bats, he's hitting .333, as you can see. So he's hit good in the past against him, and he also... Matthew hasn't been the greatest this year. He hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been the greatest either. So I'm taking this all day long. Trey Turner over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Those are my 6 picks. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, let's all go print some money.